Hey guys, Blade Blabber here with another knife review. This one's going to be on the Spyderco Ambitious. The Ambitious is the smallest folder in Spyderco's value folder line, along with the Persistence, Resilience, and Tenacious. It is the smallest. And I do also have the Tenacious, and I'm going to be going to the Tenacious to talk about things about the Persistence a lot throughout this video, so I'm just going to put this right up here. But first I'm going to get over specs. The blade length is 2 1/4 inches, so it is a pretty stubby, stout little blade on there. Steel, 8CR13 MOV, relatively close to AUS 8 steel. So it can rust easier, and you're going to have to keep it well maintained and lubricated and protected. The handle is 3 19/36 inches, so around a little over about 3.5 inches, and it is all black G10 with stainless steel liners. It is made in China. That's a bad thing to some people. It's not as good as, definitely not as good as American made, but if the knife is still well made and overall a great knife, I really don't have a problem with the Chinese made. And overall it's 5 13/16 inches, and the weight is 3.3 ounces. So the things that you're going to be using this knife for, I would say, is mainly just an everyday carry knife to cut open boxes, cut up fruit, food preparation and opening packages, everything like that. Anything you use a knife for in your everyday life. If you live in more of a urban environment, then this is fine. A lot of people that live in rural environments, need a bigger blade for outdoor things. I'm going to get to that in a little bit. But if you just live in an urban environment, then this is really the only blade size you need for most chores. So I would definitely put this in an everyday carry role, and that's pretty much its main function. There's not really anything else to go along with that. Now, the reason I got this knife was because I did get the Tenacious first, and I really loved the Tenacious, like just the whole knife itself, so much that when they just came out with this Ambitious, I had to get it for my everyday carry because this blade is too long for me to legally carry in my state. So I loved it so much, I just got the smaller version to use in everyday carry roles. So my philosophy and why I'm only having these two instead of not getting the Persistence and the Resilience, because I could complete the collection, I'm just getting these two because this one is basically going to be my outdoor yard work, hunting, camping blade, and this one's for my everyday carry. So it works good that way. So I really do love these knives. I love the price too. I do get nicer knives a lot, but I don't mind getting some less expensive ones to not have to worry about when I'm using them. Just being able to beat up on them like I do this one. This one just got cleaned and lubricated and oiled today, so it's looking pretty nice. It usually looks a lot dirtier and scratched up than it does right now. This one actually hasn't gotten too much use since I've got it. I got it back in March, and hasn't not been getting carried as much as some of my other knives, mainly because I just love this Benchmade 755 MPR so much. It just gets carried so much more. It's pretty much my favorite everyday carry blade. So yeah, this has not gotten too much use, but I've used it enough to know what it is, and everyone knows how good the Tenacious is, and I expected nothing less than what people think that the Tenacious is like from this, and I was right. It's just as good as the Tenacious. Great quality for a Chinese made knife. Decent steel. Pocket clip can go all 4 ways: right hand tip up, tip down, left hand tip up, tip down. So here's what I'm going to tell you guys. For Christmas, people's birthdays, I suggest for $30, that's around how much you can get this, I suggest picking up an Ambitious and giving it to everyone you know. giving a different one to everyone you know for Christmas or birthdays, because this is a small little knife, can be pretty much carried anywhere, in the US at least, and it's not very expensive, and it's still an awesome knife. You know, it has decent steel, nice G10 strong handles, stainless steel liners, good pocket clip, fits all the everyone's needs. So everyone can use a good knife. So I think for $30 you can get a really great knife like this. I say give it to everyone. Give one to everyone you know if you can. That's just my suggestion. Because, you know, it's just good to have a knife on you, so, you know, everyone can use a knife. So this was going to be a pretty short review, just because so many people have these knives, and they're just so common. So I just wanted to tell you what I think about them. So overall, it's just an awesome knife. You definitely need to get one of the knives from the Tenacious line. I'm sure they're all just as good as these two are. And I don't see any reason not to get one, especially at the price point. And hey, it's a Spyderco. So especially for some people that are not really getting into the more expensive high-end brand knives, then you know, it's a Spyderco, and it's a good Spyderco. So just like all Spydercos, pretty much. So that's pretty much it on the value folder line of what I have: the Tenacious and the Ambitious. Mostly the Ambitious, but that's pretty much it. See you guys next time.